go over 3 mistakes I've made as an entrepreneur. Now, everyone has their own situation, but these are mine. And however, they're not unique to me. The first mistake I've made, and I've made this mistake more than once, sad enough, but it is to start a business in a new area or territory. Now, the first time this happened to me actually was when I left New York and I went to the state of Georgia to start a business, an interior design business. Now, with that business, I was extremely excited. I thought, it's going to blow up. I'm going to become a millionaire. All the great thoughts. I invested quite a lot into that franchise and went to Georgia. Being in a new market, people did not know me. So basically, I had to start over. My reasoning at the time why I left New York to Georgia was new homes are going up like crazy in Georgia, the Atlanta area region. New homes are going up and they're very much into designs. So why not? Now, where I lived in New York, I didn't see that boom, so I did not go after it. I thought also to myself, better weather conditions and so forth. Got to Georgia, however, I called at that time, I don't know if things changed, but the good old boy state or networking events that I went to, it was very difficult for me to get business, and it's as if I had to really double sell myself and who I was. I have a very diverse background. So actually, when I left New York, at the time I was in a secure job. I was doing safety management, more of safety risk management for a nonprofit organization, and I left to start my own venture. And being in Georgia, I mean, it was really a wake-up call at that time. And, you have to be careful when you start something new. You got to sell yourself. People don't know you. You got to build up a clientele. And so the growth process will be slow. The second mistake I made as an entrepreneur, hiring the wrong individuals. What do I mean? I am quick to say to myself that I need help or not. Sometimes you think you've done the proper screening and you have not. I've had individuals where pretty much they have come to work for me on the false pretense. They actually had another full-time job. They're never available. My job is actually part-time to them and they're not fully dedicated. Even though when I hired them, it was for full-time. I've had the experience where individuals borrowed money from loan sharks, and the loan shark came to the job ready to attack me because somehow I didn't pay the person for the person to pay them. Versus again, there's with that scenario, it would be kind of hard for me to get the necessary information on her background because it was another country other than the US. However, if you're able to do certain research, get the information that's necessary before you hire, do that. And also put certain clauses if you do hire, which I learned the second and the third time around, having the probation period. And I also mentioned in the beginning, this is not also unique to me. I've spoken to individuals that own $1 million companies and, they have faced the same issues of theft or people not being truthful. But as a small entrepreneur, sometimes, honestly, you really don't need people to work for you right out the gate. And if you do decide to hire, there are freelance services to get you going places. So really look at what you have and see if it's necessary to bring on someone. And that's something that I've learned, and I've made a mistake just running to hire someone when the best person to market and promote me is me. And the last, guys, knowing my worth. I've have my experience, I have my degrees, I've done quite a lot, but yet still, this need to just help, but help without profit cannot put food on the table. It cannot put a roof over my head. It cannot clothe me. So knowing, all right, my value is such and such, and packaging it correctly to show my value so that individual will purchase my service, and showing my worth and them purchasing my service. All right, so those are my mistakes. How about yours? Have you come across any mistakes that you have done as an entrepreneur, a small business owner? Or it could be something extremely small that you have tried to do as far as gaining an extra income or a side hustle and have made any mistakes. Please share it down below. All right, guys, until next time. Bye-bye.